Alright. Krydle of Baldurs Gate. He's a really cheap commander. And while this top ability is nice, this bottom ability is what made me want to build around this commander. So since I can pay 2 to make a creature unblockable, I decided to go with ninjas. So this is Ninja Tribal. Start off by looking at the creatures. So Ornithopter. Obviously I can just cast him after I ninjutsu him for free. And typically the flying is enough, you know. So Torment Soul is kind of similar. He's 1-drop, it already can't be blocked. These ones, the ones that let me manipulate the top of my library or draw cards, are the ones that I'm looking to take back to my hand the most. This is a really good ninja. I pulled in my Kamigawa box. IRL lets me scry 3. Just, keep manipulating the top of the library so I can make sure I'm not getting mana flooded or anything like that. Some more top of the library manipulation. This guy's really good because lots of opponents like to draw a second more than one card during their turns. This is really good mostly for the lifelink because I'm making my creatures unblockable anyways, so the lifelink is why this guy's in here. Of course, wouldn't do without that guy. Honestly, one of the all-stars of the deck is this one right here. It just straight up draws me a card. And I can attack, ninjutsu, play it again, draw another card. Attack, ninjutsu, play it again, draw another card. That's over the course of multiple turns, of course. This one's alright. More scry. It's got a decent tail end on it. I can use it as a blocker. Sage Owl's pretty good. Basically, just lets me look at the top 4 and put them back in any order. When it enters the battlefield. So, put this guy in here. I don't necessarily have to pay with Krydle to get some of the creatures back in my hand. If my opponents can either decide to block it, in which case I get it back in my hand, or they can take a little extra damage. And whenever they take that damage, I get to draw a card. This one's really fun. One time I got, oh gosh, I can't remember what it was called, but it was that blue card that you can vote for time or money. I was able to pay life for it. That was pretty sweet. It's just straight up value. Ninjutsu this guy, gains me life, draws me cards. It's really pretty good. This is a budget deck, mostly because I don't have the really expensive ninjas in here. This one's really good because I can just return ninjas to my hand. So say there's a board wipe, I can save a couple of my ninjas probably. This one can let me play mana rocks for free, basically, or equipments. Artifact card maybe less than equal to the damage. Yeah. So this one gives my unblocked ninjas lifelink. Super good. Super helpful. Ooh, this one gives me treasure tokens. Little control. A little bit more control. More draw cards. More control. Lifelink. This one's the biggest body on a ninja that I have. And this is my win condition. Yeah. Search for Phage. Make Phage unblockable. Protect Phage. Win games. Alright, we'll go through mana rocks real quick. Soul Ring, Wayfarer's Bauble, Fractured Power Stone, Sky Diamond, Charcoal Diamond, Mind Stone, Arcane Signet, Dark Steel Ingot, Decanter of Endless Water. This has become one of my new favorite mana rocks very quickly. It's been going in all of my new decks recently. Commander Sphere, Replicating Ring, and Stone Speaker Crystal. Come on, focus. The art on this one is just insane. Look at in the crystal, there's like skulls. It's cool. Enchantments, Phyrexian Lacrimation. In case somebody actually tries to kill off my ninjas, I can pay 2 life and get them back. Whenever I attack with 2 or more creatures, draw a card. Whenever a creature I control does combat damage to a player, draw a card. Creatures my opponent's control attack this turn if able. That's cool. Whenever, say if this is for when I'm using ninjutsu on to return Krydle back and play him again, so I can draw a card on when he comes back and when I play him again. So that's 2 cards. That's pretty good. This is against all those token decks or any decks that really like to go wide. Really makes them question their going wide choices. Again, if somebody wants to try to storm off or something like that, I can slow that down a bit. Straight up, pay 2 life, draw more cards. Damage to opponent. I may draw a card. Enters the battlefield or attacks, draw a card. That's a lot of card draw. More, draw a card. And then if I can get to ult him, I can search for Phage if I don't already have it. A few equipments. Sigh of the Shinobi. Lets my ninjas do a little bit extra damage, just a little. Lightning Greaves, Sofa Boots, Cloak and Dagger is really good because if I play this before I play Krydle, when he enters, it just automatically equips to him. I don't have to pay anything or anything like that, and it makes him a 3/3 with Shroud. It's pretty sweet. Because Krydle's a 1/3, gives him +2/+0. So it makes him a 3/3 with Shroud and all this other stuff he does. So instants of sorceries, Profane Tutor, Ponder, Negate, Demure Charm for some versatility. Stretch out a creature power to a list, look at the top 3 cards target his library, then put 1 back and the rest into that player's graveyard. Heartless Act, Kill Spell, Counter Spell, Kill Spell, Search, Board Wipe. A little bit of A little bit, I take your stuff. This card's been fun so far every time I play it. I always get something decent off of it. Just pick the player with the biggest hand and cast it for X equals their hand size, and you just get to choose whatever out of their hand without paying its mana cost. Yeah, board wipe that lets me draw cards. This one's super good. It does cost 8 mana though. But I have 35 lands, 12 mana rocks. Typically, I do get to that much mana. In case Krydle costs too much to cast, I can use that for Phage. This is an oldie. It's the bat man. Why won't you focus? Jeez. It's bad fetch land, but it doesn't cost life. 12 or yeah, 12 swamps, 11 islands. That's it. That's Krydle. The price for this on TCG Player was like $100, so it's a pretty budget deck. I have a lot of fun with it. I don't win a lot with it, but it is fun to, just kind of have fun messing with your opponents. And anyway, that's Krydle and Tribal Ninjas.